an original tack. Keep the beast in my nature under cease. I can't get no sleep.
Hi everyone, it's Amy and this video is about how to improve your sleep when you've got depression or rock bottom or any sort of mental health problem, or even in general it might help. I don't know, but we're gonna go with the flow, we're gonna rock and roll, let's go! If you haven't already seen, I released a video 2 days ago on my channel, go and check that out now. It summarises the hell that I've been through in the past year, and I also give some advice about what sort of steps I'm doing to get through each day. But yeah, I'll be really grateful if you can check that out. Thank you so much to everybody that's put some lovely comments on my video. It really means a lot, and it's actually honestly taken me up like another level. So like one of my good friends said, Dan, he said basically I'm like right like making steps, like he thought I was gonna make baby steps, but we're fucking riding the fucking motorbike right now. We're going full throttle. We are gonna get through this shit, so let's go. So first of all, I definitely recommend not being addicted to your phone right before bed. Don't be watching those videos right before you go to bed. I know most people do that now. Most people sleep with their phone by their beds, but unless you're gonna turn down the settings on your phone, I think there might be like a blue light setting, you're really gonna mess up your circadian rhythm. You're like, you know, we need this is where my brain tumor is. It's actually in my pineal gland. It's a pineocytoma, and it affects your melatonin production. So you're going to want to create natural melatonin, and you need that daylight, and then you need darkness in the night, obviously, so you're going to regulate your circadian rhythm. If you're going to be glued to your phone right before bed, you're going to fuck that rhythm up. And also I find that I start having nightmares or like weird wacky dreams. I have like lucid dreams, so my dreams are like on crack. If you're watching these videos before bed, it can mess up your dreams as well, and then you're gonna have broken sleep. Last night I had a really fucked up sleep, and I don't even know why, because like obviously I'm going through a lot of shit, but but actually I thought I would have a good night. I went to bed at 1:30, so I need to improve that bedtime. We're actually better to go to bed about 11 p.m. if you want to wake up at like 7 a.m. And there's a good chart online that you can see like what time you should actually go and shut your eyes. But I've been going to bed like 1:30 to I got too pumped up after I made my last video. I was like, yes, let's go. So I started to get like crazy ideas and stuff. But yeah, so we need to shut that down at like 11 o'clock. Once you get into bed, I find that when I'm like really distressed, I was listening to classic FM on my TV, on my old fucking girl. This is my old bush. This girl's fucking survived since like 2007 or some shit. Good banger. So yes, classic FM. And listening to some meditations. I know a lot of people and a lot of therapists and that talk about meditations and stuff like that, and I like ocean sounds and rain sounds and stuff like that, but it's not for everyone. I find that sometimes that can fuck you up even more. But classic FM, I don't know, it takes me to the top, it takes me somewhere else. Sometimes there's a couple songs on there that come on and then it just reminds me of some shit. But usually it's pretty good. And then obviously you've got some Mozart or some Beethoven that's gonna be like a banger. So you're gonna be like, you're gonna be in your bed and you're gonna be jamming along. You're gonna be like, yeah, let's go. But no, you need to find some like light. So yeah, you want to listen to something that's going to be relaxing, or maybe it's just silence, but I usually find that something relaxing. And I have a dehumidifier as well, which is quite nice. Or it's actually not a dehumidifier, it's a humidifier. It's like one of those things that you can put little like drops in if you like aromatherapy in that. I do recommend that. Lavender, patchouli, usually I chuck those in and they really like, they really give it good. And then I like some room sprays as well. This is not a product placement or any bollocks like that. I don't get paid for my videos or any shit. Obviously I've only got like little views right now, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Like, this is a nice calming room spray from Neals Yard. Some people don't like these smells, so I don't know. It smells like a bit like granny, but it might take you back. But yeah, it's a bit granny-ish, but I'm feeling it. It's good. I don't know. It's called Calming Room Spray from Neals Yard. This one is what actually my first psychologist back in 2019 when I got diagnosed with PTSD. She recommended this one. She sprayed this during our EMDR therapy sessions. And basically EMDR reminds me of like, you know, like Stranger Things when you get put into like the bathtub or something like that. It's kind of like they move their hands and you like follow with your eyes, and it's like the eye movement, rapid eye movement, and then it puts you back into a flashback of like what happened. So this kind of takes me back to my therapy sessions in a good way and sometimes in a bit of a like way. But I do like this one. This one's got like a lot of you need some geranium as well. So you need geranium, patchouli and lavender if you're going to use some essential oils. Go and get some little oils. Make sure that they're kind of like good oils though, good quality. You don't want some like little shitty ones that are going to be like giving you some carcinogens and stuff. And then I use a Goodnight Pillow Mist, which is basically lavender. That's got in it. Oh. Smell. Oh, fuck! Nah! Right, I definitely smell like granny aroma right now. I got it in my eyes. So you never know what's going to happen in these videos. But yeah, do not do that. Anyways, at least I'm laughing. I'm actually feeling pumped up, you know? Like, I'm getting a lot of people coming in to my DMs and in my messages and stuff. And there's a lot of love around and I'm feeling it. It's really good. Like, I'm actually like pumping myself up and it's really hard. Like yesterday I had a bit of a blip. I had an avalanche like we talked about in my last video. I had an avalanche. I woke up and I was like in tears. I was like crying. But then I spoke to my friend Dan and I spoke to Danielle and that, and they all fucking was like, Amy, what the fuck, get back on the bike, get back on the motorbike and rev that fucking shit. They rev the shit out of it. What are you gonna do today? And I wrote a list of like 8 shit that I need to get done. And I achieved it all. I cooked a banging cottage pie. I'll put like a little picture here or here, I don't know. But I cooked a banging cottage pie that took like an hour and a half to make it, but it was fucking delicious. And it felt good doing it. I cleaned out the guinea pigs, I cleaned out the chickens, I've done so much shit. Like, I pulled myself out of that bed after getting up and crying. I cried my eyes out and I got up and I was like, you know, like I felt down. But I picked myself back up with the support of my friends. And then we rock and rolled. We got shit done. And then at the end of the day, I looked at the list after ticking each one off, tick that off, do that list, tick it off. And then you're like, wow. But I thought I was going to get a good sleep last night because I was so knackered, but actually I didn't. But yeah, so back to the tips. So the room sprays and stuff, a humidifier, you know, one of those things that you can put the drops in. Some classic FM on the TV, all that sort of stuff sort of really helps when you're really distressed. Obviously, I also tried some Zopiclone medication. So you can get some melatonin prescribed, which I don't really recommend if, you know, you're trying to get natural sleep. I don't recommend drugs. But if you need it, like sometimes when you're so distressed and that, and you can't fucking sleep, because you've got insomnia and you're like, your brain is just going 10,000 miles per hour, you will need like melatonin, but I haven't really tried melatonin that much. But Zopiclone is where I have been like prescribed that over the past few weeks, and that shit knocks me out. And then the next day though, it makes you, I call it zombie clone, because the next day you are literally like feeling like a zombie. So Zopiclone, but that's only prescribed on it's on a prescription, so you need to get that from the doctor. It can be really addictive. And also I found that after taking a week of it, I had to like double it up and then like increase it. So then I went back to the GP and then it became less effective like each time. So I got myself off of that and I was just like, nah, you know, I need to sort of get back into a sleep pattern. But ultimately you need to start doing like a sleep hygiene like an hour or so before you go to bed. Have a bath if you can, or have a hot shower. After you've had your hot shower, then start your shit. But you want to limit your contact with your phone. Put it on do not disturb, or I mean you need to set an alarm or whatever, but lock that shit down before you go to bed. I know it's really hard because I've got like a little phone addiction right now, but lock it down. Other than that, I mean, it's really hard. You're gonna need to start like filling the day. Like I said in my last video, it kind of etches on from that. You need to start filling your day with shit as much as possible, even if it's little shit like the diamond art that I said, like the painting, just little steps. Even I wrote down like even like doing like the basic The basic things like brushing my teeth, I write that down because it's still something that you've done, so tick that shit off and be like, yeah. Even though I do it like twice a day, every day. It's still something, you know, you've still got out of your bed and still done something with yourself, so hooray. Because when you're really like down, or you've got depression or anything like that, even like the smallest things, even just moving out of bed is like fucking hard. But I dolled myself up today, and I'm back out, I'm out of the bed. I need to start getting outside because I've got a bit agoraphobic again, but that's the next step. Tomorrow I'm gonna book a walk in in my little list. We're gonna go for a walk, and then next week I've got a couple of dates put in the diary with meeting up with 2 friends, Claire and Danielle. I think Danielle's next week. And like I said in the last video, surround yourself with people, because that's what you need right now. That is what you need. But yes, let's get going. Like, pump yourself up. Remember, like, you got the fucking magic stick, you're the love doctor, something has sprung, I gotcha. I'm sorry, like, I get full of beans. I'm pumped up when I'm making these videos. And then I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm not really this crazy in my life. Like, I mean, maybe a little bit. But yeah, guys, let's go. Let's go. We got this. We fucking got this shit. And each day's fucking hard as fuck. But we're going to get out of this the other side. I'm feeling 2026. This is the one. This is the one. I'm feeling good about this shit. Yesterday, like I said, I felt like I had a setback. I felt like the avalanche of snow fucking covered me, but I got the fuck up with my friends' support. They helped me up, and then we trooped on. We wrote that list and we got through it, and we fucking achieved. And then today we're making another video. We're going through this, and I'm gonna do some more shit. And then tomorrow we're gonna get that walk in. We're gonna go and stop being agoraphobic and get the fuck out there again. And then I'm going to build it up and then start driving again. Like, that's the goal. That is the fucking goal. And we're going to go with the flow and get with it. I even thought about, like, starting writing a book again. Like, I actually started writing a book before. I wrote, like, 5,000 words. But maybe we can take that off as well. Like, I'm feeling really ambitious this year. Like, if I dwell on everything, then I'm feeling really fucking shit. But also, these videos are even pumping me up making them. They're like, come on, Amy, come on, you've got this shit. Thank you so much for your support, guys, and I will make another video hopefully in a couple of days. And please go and check out my past video that I made a couple of days ago on my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much to everybody that's been really supportive and stuck around by me for all these years. You have no idea how much I actually treasure that, and that means to me. So just thank you, and thank you for being you. Thank you for being here and you. And shout out to everybody that's going through a really hard time right now. Even if you're not going through a hard time, I wish you the best. And I just hope that this year is like kind to everybody. Yeah. But yeah, thanks guys.